All right. I know a good idea when I hear one, especially if they're mine. Unfortunately, this one was not my idea, but a couple of you guys thought it would be a great idea to do the Opeth album, My Arms, Your Hearse. And I agree. I think it's time. We're going to get back to some earlier, I should say, Opeth. And I did something recently, and I'm trying to figure out which one it was. And for some reason, I wasn't able to figure it out. It's so weird. So, I'm gonna try again later, but I think we're okay by doing Prologue and April Ethereal. But I thought I did April Ethereal. I really did, but it did not come up. My computer is being really weird. But nevertheless, this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and do the two songs together and just have that out of the way because I don't know if I found a video that has both of them, so they must go together in some way. So that's what I'm just shooting from the hip. I'm super excited to get into this album, though. I will say that. I'm gonna say it. I will say it. I did say it. Opeth. Album opener. next song. Oh, there it goes. Let's start it over. That was killer. That was so good. Oh man. So now this one is um what is it, their third release? Is that right? Yeah, their third release. And I did some Orchid um recently. Some of the most recent Opeth I've done was from their very first album. And wow, what I mean, it was great, but what a vast step up in this album, My Arms Your Hearse. It just had a really great production value for sure. I mean, the quality was, you know, really good. It was really loud. This wasn't an Opeth video. It was somebody else's that put the two songs together. Um, and they really had it jacked up there pretty good, which I like loud, but hopefully it didn't like make it sound different than it was supposed to. I don't know. Sometimes if it's like too loud and it's like distorting a little bit or something, you'll let me know. It was good to hear loud though. I feel like I get my videos pretty loud, a lot louder than a lot of other reactors do. But mine, everything's full blast on my system, so you're getting it as loud as I can. But that particular video was louder coming from the person that uploaded it. So anyways, that was fun. That made it even better, to really be able to jam out to it. Some loudness. Really great song though. So many cool parts to it. At first, it was great, and I liked it, and it was going good, and I was totally in, and I'm digging the harsh vocals, and man, they just take you on a ride. It's like, okay, you think you're there, and it's like, no, this is Opeth. Remember who you're listening to. It's like, oh yeah, about halfway through, man. And then when he came in with his clean vocals, oh man, that sounded good. That sounded really good to me. Yeah, I mean, he's a great harsh vocalist. I like his harsh vocals a lot. He's one of my favorites in my limited scope of amount of harsh vocalists that I know. He's one of my favorites for sure. But man, so many that I've been listening to, you guys have been, sharing the different videos with in bands, and when it comes to bands with harsh vocals, it seems like they're all good. It seems like they're all good and they're all different in their own way. So that's cool too. So I've really come a long way with that kind of music. Some people say, oh, I don't like the harsh vocals, can't, blah, blah, blah. And I get it. And I don't know. I've been exposed to it a lot over many, many years. Like I've said before, my son, when he was like 15, and he's going to be 30 in a couple days, back in those days, around 15, 14, whatever, he was listening to all kinds of stuff that had harsh vocals back then. And so probably you even heard this. I don't know. So I was exposed to it, but recently I have really come to enjoy, music like Opeth and others that have used the harsh vocals. I find value in it, and I find it very interesting to hear the different approaches. You really start to, be a little more distinguishable. It just doesn't sound like harsh vocals, and that's all I hear. I'm hearing distinction, in the tones and the phrasings and the guttural part of the growl or whatever, the harshness, and just different ways, even in the women, and some are just really impressive. They have lots of abilities and ranges within their harsh vocals, and I really love it when they harmonize harsh vocals. It's so cool. But I was really impressed with that song, and I thought that was a great start to the album. It was cool. The rain, kind of reminds me of the Who, a little bit, just hearing that rain come in. But I did enjoy it so much, and I think we'll just continue on with the record, continue on. And I'll try to figure out which ones I've already done. I don't think many, one or two at the most. Now with this one, I've done twice as many, 4 possibly. But you know what I mean. I'll figure it out, and we'll get through it. That's cool. I'm really excited to get back with some Opeth. I've been digging them, and I've been missing them the last few weeks. So, hey, one of my favorite new bands for sure, definitely. All right, guys. So, anyways, let me know what you think of this album. I know a few of you like it already. That's why we're here, and so I hope you're back and you're watching and you're going to comment on this song and this in the prologue and get some we'll get some momentum behind this particular album here. All right, looking forward to it. So we'll see you down in the comments. See you in the next video. Check out my Ko-Fi and my Patreon and other ways to help out the channel down below in the description. I would appreciate it. And we'll see you guys. Have a great day. And whatever's left of it, make it the best. Bye-bye.